Drop it.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to find really good keywords for your gaming niche site and how to brainstorm for different keywords and find out what you would like to focus on. So one of the most important things about finding or brainstorming your niche site would be to go really micro niche and really focus and become an expert in that thing. So if you like games, you will more than likely want to be an expert in a certain game. And the games that you find, ideally, you would like to have a lot of different small keywords that you can rank for, and that's where you can find your own um, field where you can just thrive, because then you will get traffic that way, and then you can build up and then eventually turn it into a really big site. So this is the most important part, and that's where I would suggest you get started. And I'm going to show you a couple of ways to brainstorm and find really good keywords. So the first place you want to visit would be big gaming authority sites, such as Game FAQs. And you can see right here there is different games that you can find out and see, hey, what's popular and what's something that you also enjoy playing. And then maybe you could potentially find some really good keywords that you might be interested in. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of an example, I'm just gonna give you League of Legends because that's a game that I enjoy playing. And I'm gonna put it into the Google keyword tool. Mm, Minecraft. It's probably one of the most popular games right now, and it's probably going to be for a while. It has like 25 million searches per month. It's pretty crazy. So let me type in League of Legends. League of Legends has about 5 million. But if you were to go really specific, you can find some really good keywords. I'm going to give you a couple. You want to find relatively new keywords that just came out maybe a few months ago. Those are the best keywords to go for because they're not as competitive. For example, Lucen build, it's actually a one of the characters in game, and people are always interested in finding out how to build the character. And you can see right here it has about an average of 60,000 searches. And the best way if you, to find really good keywords is slang terms for a certain game, or if you actually follow the scene for this game. There's this new keyword that just came out. It's a funny video, so people actually look for it. And as you can see, this is a new keyword that came out maybe back in October. People start searching for it, and it's growing. So these are the kind of things that you can look for, and perhaps you could create a niche site, just focus on the game. And these are the kind of keywords that you want to go for to get yourself some traffic and get your site started. And you can monetize the traffic later. But this is just some ideas that you can use to find some really good keywords. So slang terms, go to gaming authority sites to find different games. And I have a host of other gaming authority sites. GameSpot, it's a good one. I go to PC Games and there's a host of sites which I'll provide a link at the bottom of the video. And that's how you brainstorm and find the keywords. This method is called the best games method or the top 10 method. So basically all you're doing is you're typing on Google keyword, I mean not Google keyword too, the Google search to find out, the best games that people enjoy playing. So in my case, I personally like Facebook games, so that's what I work on. So let's just go with best Facebook games. And you can see I already looked at the best Facebook games for year 2013. And basically there is a bunch of games that you can check out, Criminal Case, Bake Shop Drop, Farm Hero Saga. There's a bunch of others. So that's how you find different games that you could potentially make. And you put them in the Google keyword too to see if, hey, maybe there's something you could provide for your audience. And just to show you real quick, I actually made a niche site for a game called Monster Legends. It's a fairly popular game now, but I made it back last year, and it's doing fairly well now. I'm just show you real quick. Monster Legends. I'm actually ranking on the first page here. Let me hide private results so it's not like It's number 4 right now on for the keyword Monster Legends. So this is a site that I made, and this site makes roughly about 300 a month. So if you find really good games like that and it gets really popular, and you're the first one of the first few people that actually pay attention to the game, make a site for it, you can potentially make a lot of money. But at the same time, you also want to be somewhat interested in the game, because you'll be playing the game as well. So you gotta somewhat like it. If not, then you're gonna have a hard time trying to you know make the guides and write or make updates for the game and things like that. So there you go. So keyword research is a very important part of the process, and I use a tool called Longtail Pro to shorten the amount of time to find keywords that I might potentially go for. And it's not a free tool, and I think it has a 7-day trial. You can try it out and see whether you like it. And what this tool does is it tells me, gives me certain metrics that allows me to figure out, okay, well, if this is a good keyword to go for. So I'm just gonna show you a not competitive keyword that I rank for, and what are some of the metrics that you want to look for when typing a keyword in the Longtail Pro. So in this case, I'm typing an anime like Code Geass. So the things that you will want to look for would be the H1 titles. If the H1 title doesn't have the keyword that you're looking for, then chances are they're not trying to rank for that keyword. And page rank, I mean not page rank, page authority just measures how powerful that page is. And ideally you'll want it under 30. And then page links is just how many links are actually pointing to that page internally, and sometimes okay externally as well. And juice page links tells you how many referring domains are actually pointing to that page. Ideally, you want both of them at close to 0 or less than 10. And then the Moz rank is just a metric that Moz uses to rank pages. So ideally, you want this under 4. And page rank itself is a tool that, well, not a tool, but a metric that Google uses to rank a certain domain. So ideally, you want this under 3. And the best ones are if the page doesn't have a page rank, and that means it tells you it's not as as good. But that's not the only metric you want to look at. So the general criteria for a good keyword would be these. So page authority less than 30, page link juice less than 10, page rank less than 2, mouse rank less than 4, and the page title is not optimized, meaning it doesn't have the keywords that you're actually targeting. So there's always exceptions to the rule, and I'm gonna type in a keyword that I showed you a while ago, which is Lucian stole my bike. And while I'm waiting for it to load, so generally, YouTube videos or any really powerful domains such as YouTube, Facebook, Yahoo Answers, Ask.com, they're generally not very competitive. The only reason why they're ranking is because it's because of domain authority. So you can easily outrank it with exact match domain and a good on-page SEO optimization. As I showed you earlier, my anime site outranks some of the YouTube videos. Don't be afraid and you look at, oh, it has a page authority of 47, but actually it's just because it's a YouTube video and it generally gets more page authority. With this, you can easily just make a niche site about this keyword and put up the video. It's actually a video, it's a funny video. And you could potentially make a niche site out of it. Now let me show you a keyword that you don't want to go for and it's super competitive. And this is always the best example because when you look at it, you'll be like, oh, okay, you don't want to mess with this. It's best credit cards. And while it's loading, you can already tell the first two has a high page authority. It's like 60s to 70s. And these are keywords that are very hard to rank for. And it takes a lot of money to get to the top 10. So do not go for these, especially when you're starting out. Just go for the low competition keywords and go from there. And then once you have experience, then you might want to go for the harder ones. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video and hopefully that helped you guys out. And if you have any questions, or you can leave a comment below.
bike.